All right. Here's the difference between what you get from me depending on how you treat me. Listen to how my conversation with very respectful gentleman from 211 Vermont actually was trying to help me. It seemed like he actually cared and treated me with respect. So I thank you, Bill, at 211.
The issue is,
Y'all have fun. I'm going to go walk around.
I just want to move. And the problem is because I'm legally a vulnerable adult, but I'm a vulnerable adult that lives independently. And I keep having problems with the people around, that, run my housing. And, and of course, every time I try to get anywhere, whoever it is, when they look, they call them and they go, what's going on? And they're like, oh, yeah, he's crazy or something. And they just, no one ever does anything. And,
Have you spoken to Economic Services or Department of Children and Families yet?
I spoke with APS, who I'm supposed to speak with.
All right.
But the problem is what I call the gatekeeper issue. They put someone who screens calls, like a what do you call it, like a triage for calls, right. And the person who returns your call does not understand autism, and they don't understand what you're trying to explain to them, so they just think you sound like you're stupid or crazy, and they don't ever do anything. And I probably will try economic services. This has just gotten ridiculous. I mean, these people, committed embezzlement, and I had to pay a person with autism had to pay a quote unquote reputable organization $2,000 to get into HUD housing, and then they didn't want to refund it.
Okay, what town are you calling from?
I'm calling from Burlington.
I'm going to put you in touch with a couple of different people that specifically deal with autism.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Please don't give me the Howard Center's number. Please don't do that.
No, I'm not going to.
I fucking hate them.
For our record?
Say what?
Everybody.
Call on something.
Can I get your age for our record?
I'm 47 and a half. Good luck with that half.
There's no option for
Yeah, the
that.
Howard Center, they not only did not help me, they kind of seemed like to me, before I signed the document, like they were trying to coerce me, into this program that was not going to actually help me with anything. It was just going to help them.
Okay, I got a number for you here. I'm going to look a little further once I give you this number, okay? The name of this organization is called Autism Speaks. Okay? All right?
I'm familiar.
Yeah, they're centralized, so.
They're like the NAMI for autistic people.
They're like what? Oh, no, okay.
They're like the NAMI for the autistic.
Yes. So have you spoken to them?
Not recently. I have spoken with them in the past, but they never really, like I say, I can't ever get anyone to help.
Let me give you their number then. We'll start with them. How's that sound?
Do you know someone that, like, with a direct number or anything, or just a general number?
No, we don't get direct numbers, unfortunately. Okay. So their number is 888-288-4762. Now, it also give you you're trying to get out of your housing, you said, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I can't get any help from the housing authority. I can't get any help from the landlord. I can't get any help from APS.
Well, DCF will help you. That's the Department of Children and Families, and they specifically have a program for transitional housing, so they'll help you get out.
That's funny. That's what this was supposed to be. I mean, it's actually really messed up. I have a project-based voucher, which is Section 983 of U.S. Code Title 20. I know all this stuff you don't know. It's okay. I know all the specifics, but but here's the thing. It states in the actual Title 24 section that covers my housing, it says transitional housing programs are disqualified. But yet, on all the marketing they have, it says transitional housing. Transitional housing. They told me transitional housing.
They're a little confused on their own.
No, yeah, like George Santos was.
There's a Burlington district office.
Okay.
And if we want to go down there, but their phone number is no, not that one. 802-863-7370.
Yeah, I spent over a year. I think I spent like a year almost just trying to get. So I actually went ahead and got into this, this housing program, just because I couldn't get anyone to help at Howard Center. And then after living here for a year, thinking that eventually, once the process works out, and someone helps with something, that they would do something. No, no, they drag it out as absolutely long. You go through as many. There's so many billing opportunities for them. Why help people?
Well, I gave you DCF. Now I'm going to give you economic services stuff. Forget about EPS.
Okay.
Economic services also has a housing program, and their phone number is 800-479-6151.
Yeah, this organization. See, I'm from the South. If you can't tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
And plus, I'm one of those weirdo like Rain Man types in some ways, and I kind of see a pattern. You see, this organization is actually mostly kind of propped up by a Southern Baptist organization. These are just planters that come here to stir up shit and fuck up your damn politics. Over a long time, it becomes a malignant tumor in your environment if you're not careful. And that's the thing was that I say that all their practices are very similar to a cult. You have to pay them to get anything. Then you have to obey them in order to have the opportunity to get it back, and then they don't even give you a very clear description of what you can do that violates it, or is that, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, look, pay us $2,000, go along with our program so we can, market that to the public. And if that if you don't work out for us the way we like you to, guess what? We're going to make you terrified. We're going to kick you out of your home. You're going to have no money because the $2,000 you're thinking we're going to get back to you. We're going to go, yeah, right. It's absolutely embezzlement. Here's the thing, because they took it from me, they know I'm autistic. That is specifically exploitation of a vulnerable adult. And not a fucking person in this town will do anything to help me.
Well, hopefully those numbers that I gave you.
These are new ones, so thank you.
We're here 24/7. So if those don't work, they open up at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. My suggestion, first thing in the morning, because if you go after 2 o'clock, you will be sitting on hold for 2 hours and then they'll hang up on you.
Yeah, I know.
Call them. Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, I know. What I tell them is when they put me on hold, I said, ma'am, can you do me a favor? Can you make sure this phone doesn't get hung up while you're putting me on hold? Because that is really convenient, but it's also really frustrating.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And then they're scared. Here's the thing. Then they're scared to do it because they're thinking I'm recording them. This is a single-party consent state, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But I tell people,
man, and hopefully they'll be able to help you, especially with the housing situation. And if not, like I said, give us a call back.
Okay, what was your name again?
Bill.
Okay, thank you, Bill. I greatly appreciate it.
All right, man. You have a good night.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Now, you see, every once in a while, I do get one that's great. He did a great job. That's how you should help folks. That's how you should handle, the situation. It's because of the fact that lady, just every time I would be, oh, wait. So, and then she was like, no, I'm going to explain whatever way I want it to. It's like everything has to be, oppositional and ridiculously controlled to the point where it makes no sense why they think they need to do that. This is the reason why having autism is basically like saying you're gonna live your life. You're gonna live a life of hell, pretty much. You are. It's just it's a life that's just I feel horrible for people who don't have good friends, or good family. And I think that some of my friends, if they would have known a long time ago, I would have never gone on walkabout. So if there would have been a better understanding amongst everyone, because once people have done something shitty and they get caught, the last thing they want to do is say, "Hey, I'm sorry." Everybody's full done shitty stuff. Okay, even I have. I mean, probably a lot less than the average person, but this this far left narcissism issue, man, this is really scary. I don't like that. That's why I just think that maybe I need to go to a less, I don't know, smug and stuck up part of Vermont, or I need to go somewhere. I just need to go to a whole new state. I really would just rather go somewhere back out west, to be honest, but I guess I'll have to look into what my options are.